And yesterday, for example, the House could not have the quorum needed. And when we say quorum, we simply mean 92 of you.
Yes, please.
To be able to do business. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, it's been a challenging few weeks, and I can empathize with my colleagues, especially the first-timers. And maybe I should use this opportunity to set it in perspective. I mean, people say you're a supermajority. You should be able to form quorum and do business without the majority. And yesterday, I mean, Nafinyo was very...
Without the minority.
Without the minority. He was very disingenuous. I mean, he had members in the chamber, asked them to walk out of the chamber and then raise the issue of quorum. But I mean, those are some of the theatrics of the minority. But look, you've got a large contingent. In fact, of the 188 thereabout that we have sitting in the majority, just 28, if I'm not mistaken, are from Greater Accra. So you have about 160 that are from outside Greater Accra. Of that 160, just about 45 or 50 are returning MPs. So you have a contingent of over 100 new MPs who were not resident in Accra, have won the election, and are now trying to get accommodation. It's a major problem, you know, and again, I keep saying that the Parliamentary Service needs to do a lot more public engagement to explain the challenges that we're seeing currently in Parliament with the numbers. It's not that, and I'm saying this because I hear people begin to attack MPs already, especially the new
people
MPs.
Are extremely disappointed.
But many of them do not have a place of abode. Many of them are now getting to rent, and you know the difficulty of rentals in Accra. If you want to rent in a place that makes your proximity to Parliament easy, you know how much you're talking about. Many of these are first-time MPs who've just finished very expensive elections. They may not have that, so they have to go on the outskirts of Accra.
But is the accommodation not supposed to be taken care of by Parliament?
No, no. MPs are supposed to provide your own accommodation. You would get an advance against your salary because, I mean, every public servant is entitled to about, I think, 10% of your basic as your salary allowance. Okay. So they will get an advance in the next few weeks. But then before that advance, you can't keep waiting for that advance. It's not been done yet.
All right.
You get it. There are MPs I know who, since the swearing in, have been staying in hotels. So imagine the cost of that. There are some who have had to put up with friends. And in doing all of that, it's during the same day they're trying to secure accommodation.